Hello! Isn't it nice sitting in the sun? So, you know that I have back problems and that I had physiotherapy because of it? After the physiotherapy, I went back to Dr. Reitinger and just to let him check if there's any progress, whatever. And basically we said, yeah, it's still a problem, but I have my exercises from the physiotherapy. And once I was there, I decided I should also tell him about my ongoing problems with my knees, because that has been happening in the past. And he's an expert, so why not ask him? So he had a look at my knees and basically said, oh, that's classic, because this muscle is way too weak compared to this one. And so whenever I stand or when I run, the knees get bent inside, and that hurts the weak parts which are in there. Yeah. So basically he told me one exercise that I can do when seated. I should just lift my leg like this, and you see that it's, you know, vibrating. That's a sign that the muscle is just too weak. And when I do that, hold for 2 seconds, get back, hold for 2 seconds. I should do that for 3 minutes. I can barely do 1.5 until it starts to hurt and get really difficult. But yeah, there was one exercise that he told me about, and that I need to do physiotherapy. And today was my first physiotherapy session. Otherwise I would have continued physiotherapy for the back, but since I already have the exercises for the back, I'm now doing physiotherapy for the knees. And also included in the physiotherapy, or additionally to the physiotherapy, there is like therapy with current, where they basically put electrodes on my leg and let the current go through. This is for relaxing the muscles, they say. And that's what it looks like. Two minutes later. It's getting really tough. I should probably not do that in the sun. It's more exhausting, and I start to sweat if I do it here. A few more. Come on. Yeah, I should do that on both sides. And then he told me about stretching techniques. So the one thing is I need to lean against something and then have that part stretching. The other thing is, of course, the bending down like here. That should be stretched. Also in the physiotherapy she told me that I should actually have it on top of something and then just bend forward a little, so I do it dynamically. And one thing he told me, and the exercise was also in the physiotherapy today, I need to stretch the those muscles. And the problem is, I always did it wrong. Let me show you. That's how I did it. Okay? You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't just put it to the side and then get it up. But that's what I always did. Just do it like that. It's not how it's working, because you need to continue getting it up, and then while it's still getting up, take it and stretch it. Biomechanics. Because if you let loose, like if there's no tension in the muscle anymore, then it doesn't stretch if you do that. But if the tension stays, then it suddenly stretches. And that is something I learned when I was at Dr. Reitinger's office. Haven't told you about it, and I thought it was an interesting thing that I learned there, so I should tell you about it. And now that it's again happening in physiotherapy and that I need to do it, it's very interesting, very interesting. Right, now I'm gonna enjoy the sun some more, and you go make your back up. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, and I also need to do the other leg. Do you hear that? It's cracking. Probably don't hear it because of the street, but it's not sounding good. It shouldn't do that. Knacks. Knacks in German. I'd say es knackst. Knacks. Knacks. Anyway, make it back up. I'll see you tomorrow.